Hey, thanks. Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you as well.
What brings you into counseling today?
Well, I had some concerns um, about my eating. Uh, and I think some of my friends have started to see that I eat a lot, but I don't keep it down. I kind of make myself throw it back up.
What do you mean by turn yourself up? You make yourself do so?
Well, there's times where I do make myself throw up. Sometimes I'll stick my finger down my throat. I've actually got to the point now where I can just adjust my stomach muscles and it'll just come up. Sometimes I eat so much where I just keep eating and eating and it just comes up automatically.
And how often do you do this?
Um, let's say a couple times a week probably.
And by a couple times a week, how many times do you think?
I'd say probably let's say a good 3 or 4 times a week on average. Sometimes there's more.
And how long has this been going on for?
Well, thinking about it, I've kind of had that problem my entire life. Growing up as a started more, I guess you could say, in my early teens. Um, I was always self-conscious about my weight. I was always worried about what others were thinking of me based on the way that I looked. And I would start to, I would just, I'd eat normal, at least what I thought was normal time. And it, kind of went back and forth a little bit through my teens. And then there was times where I didn't do anything. I didn't uh, throw up or anything like that. And I thought everything was fine then. But for about the past year, um, probably going close to a year now, I've noticed it's gotten a lot worse. Uh, I would just start eating as much as I could. I would binge on certain things, and then I would make myself throw up. And I see it happening more and more.
What do you think has caused this increase?
Well, like I said, I was kind of worried about the way that I looked and the way that my clothes fit, and I would look, I see people on TV or magazines and stuff like that, and I always try to be somewhat of a fashionable guy, but all of those clothes only came in certain sizes, so to speak, and those kinds of things. Try to, I guess you could say, change my body so that way I'd be able to fit that image.
You said this has been going on for a while. Have you gone to any previous counseling for this?
No, I've never gone to any professional counseling. Like I said, I've well, but lately, past couple months, some of my friends have noticed, just in my behaviors, they would see certain patterns and stuff after going out and eating. Um, I would disappear for a while, and so they've never confronted me on it. However, some have asked me some questions.
Okay. Now you mentioned your friends and their concern. Why don't you describe something? Like, are they supportive of you?
Well, all my friends are supportive, but like I said, I don't think they really know the whole story. Like I said, I've been pretty good at keeping everything covered up, but it's only a matter of time um, before something comes out.
Do you receive any support from family or is
I have a strong family structure, but like I don't think that they know anything, and they haven't asked me any questions. My family.
have you been uh, your occupational or social life or anything?
Nothing with my job. Um, I'm always kind of worried about some of the health problems With like I've read online, if you throw up too much, it could actually damage your esophagus, and you could have some dental problems stemming from it as a residual. Um, I kind of get worried, like uh, talking to people. I always have gum to cover up my breath, or I have my toothbrush and toothpaste kind of ready. I always have it in my office, and to just kind of mask like anything. Just
So I hear you're quite worried about that different stuff. Do you have any strengths that you perceive?
well, I guess you could say I'm a giving person. I always worry about the other person before myself. Um, like that's why I guess you could say I wanted to. I want to fit an image. I want to make people feel comfortable around me, so I want them to see me a certain way. So if I have to change myself to make others happy, I'll do that.
Adaptable.
Yeah.
Good strength. Um, so what would you like to achieve in counseling?
Well, I know that things are only going to get worse the more it goes on, the more it happens. So I kind of want to get this corrected before it gets out of hand, before I'm able to make the approach something that's detrimental to my health.
We're ending our session. Is there anything you would like to add?
Nothing that I know of right now. Nothing that I can think of.
Well, it's nice meeting you, Derek.
Nice meeting
I
you
hope
as
you
well.
make some positive change.
Great,
Later
thank
in
you.
the future.